The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against PSV.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace.
And Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets into some space. In it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pele. Oh, this looks sharp. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Nicely weighted. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Griezmann, Cantona, PSV finding their passes, and that has been cleared. Quarter of an hour played. Pele, no change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Totti. Cantona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Nistelrooy charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chance! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Totti, and it's Griezmann. Totti. Thuram. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Spread neatly. And he's away. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's been slipped through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. It's Totti! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Decent progress down the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. It's Hullet. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Bale. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Totti. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Van Nistelrooy bops him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. And that's a dangerous ball. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Totti. Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. Bale. Bale's cross. Thuram. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Van Nistelrooy.
PSV get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 9,
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cruyff. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Totti. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is out of play. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Delivers the ball. Cleared away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Bale under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Arsenal.
PSV with the corner. They're
Platini.
first.
Coming on the field is number 11, Hullet.
Substitutions taking place.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front... It's Bale! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bale. And that is a little undercooked. Belletti. Adriano. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pinged towards the front line. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pull it. It's Belletti. Pele has created one goal already. Knocks it into space. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. Now, what about a counter-attack? Belletti looking to play him in. And this is Pele. The cross. Now it's Cantona. Oh, what a mistake! That's an imaginative pass. And there's Cantona! Should have equalised.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
PSV really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Belletti. Pull it. And he was alert to it. Totti has found the net here, of course. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This looks promising. He's cut it out, and he's heaved it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Totti. He's being urged to shoot. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. He is through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Adriano. Great vision. And this is Bale. Mateus. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Belletti. Referee's given a throw. Pelé, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres, in by Fernando Torres. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a good ball. Thuram! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. In with the challenge. Kimmich. And it's Fernando Torres. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. Tries to get it clear. And the volley. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Pelé. Some excellent tackling here, and that one, and he's had a hit!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play.
And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Platini. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a shot. He's had a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mbappe pinches it off him. Kimmich. And it's Fernando Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Rijkaard. Now it's Yamal. João Neves.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nice looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Platini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Platini has created one goal already. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Belletti.
Two
Now
early minutes
Platini.
has been indicated.
Nicely aimed pass. Bale. Good driving run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the
Please turn your
temptation to
attention
just
to the
sit on the
screen for
lead second
information
half.
provided
The
by the
opposition will be
local
doing their
police.
utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Torres! And now they can clear their lines. And he's opted for the long pass. Now it's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rijkaard. Yamal. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pele. They back towards his own goal.
Not a lot more he could do there.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Cannavaro. Out towards the flank. Passing nice and neat. Looking tidy in possession here. Arsenal are 2 up early in the second half. Thuram. Good purposeful running this. Yamal. And it's Belletti. That's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in space and looking for options. Gets his head on it! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yamal.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Coming on
Some
the field,
resolute defending
number
there.
14.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Mateus. Number 6.
Rijkaard.
Van Dijk.
Now it's Pele. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has not gone well. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Torres. Oh, that was vital. Mateus. Pele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Fernando Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Torres concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's been intercepted. And he's let fly! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Vitinha. Torres. Kiatisuk. Mateus. For Bale. Pele. And it's made its way to him. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Cross in, looks like a good one. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Fernando Torres. Pele. And it's Bale. And it's Rijkaard. Mateus. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kiatisuk takes the shot! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. Mateus. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rijkaard goes steaming forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through.
2 added minutes
Mateus.
has been indicated.
And it's Belletti. Cruyff. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
On our shuttle bus service.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Robertson gets into a good position. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Here's great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Pellegrini. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. And it's made its way to him. Drilled in low. And a chance! He's delivered all right! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belletti. Shot could be on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribery. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Rodri.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Messi. Bullet. Adriano. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Adriano really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving.
Big chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, not through this time. Adriano chasing after it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Arsenal have got... And the shot! Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. And he's running through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is ended up in no man's land. Bullet. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Ruben Dias. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. Bullet. Pele. And it's Ribery. Pedri. Ribery. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Decent hit from there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Now Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Pedri. And the shot's on here. Shot at goal! Superb goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
The goal scorer, number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. The ball goes in. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Pellegrini. Ribery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's Adriano! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Adriano. Pellegrini. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Adriano receives it in a good position here. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pele. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pellegrini. Rummenigge. And it's Pedri. Rummenigge. He might be in here! Now it's Mbappe. Flashes it. He's got to! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Arsenal take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Martinez. And here's Bellingham. Rodri. Martinez. And he welcomes it in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played. And that's it. Mbappe! He will be livid with himself. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Marquinhos. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
All hands on deck for this one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Bale is there to clear. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Desperate defending required here. Piqué tries to clear. Now it's Messi. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of... Decent chance! It's there!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. Played out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rijkaard. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, super find. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guangdong United with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Bale wins the duel this time. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Played out to the left flank. Rivaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, important interception. Mateus bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pelé. Pelé purring. Oh, he's big chance! It's a goal! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's had it taken off him. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hakimi. And it's Robertson. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Guangdong United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
So what can they make of this? Adriano, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. He's got away. Rivaldo. Close. Can he finish? Quality ball. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bebeto. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo trying to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Bruno Fernandes! And it's come back out to him. It's there! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Bale. Rivaldo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rivaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Wangtong United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out towards the flank, and that's aimed in, climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Adriano. Mateus.
There will be 1 minute added
Arsenal
time.
looking to pass their way through. Header! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
And it's half-time here. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been
And
quite
now
a half,
I'd just
this.
like to read out our fan club
What a
members
good
who are
half.
celebrating
They've
their
gone blow
birthdays
for
today.
blow, and it's 2-2. Wangtong United kick off the second half. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Caicedo. Pele. And it's Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Thinks about the shot. Knocks it out wide. That's a good run down the left. In it comes. And he's there to clear it. Rivaldo. Played into space. Played into space out wide. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Adriano. Great vision. He has a shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Adriano. Number 17, Mateus. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20,
Cleared without hesitation.
Mbappe.
Shot, surely!
Number
And that's
7,
caused a worry or two.
Yamal.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Beckenbauer. It's Bellingham. Haaland. And it's Messi. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Stood up well to him there. And it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. He's found some space. Played into the box. A mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Bale. Mbappe. And this is Pele! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. And he's away. So much time and space here. And this is Van Basten. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Vieira. Yamal. Oh, this is a great position. Pele with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Haaland is onto this. And this is Van Basten. He is through here.
Guangdong United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Bellingham. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pele picks it up out wide.
Substitution for Arsenal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 5, Riker.
Hakimi, shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bale has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Caicedo. Bale looking to run onto it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Hullet. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Hullet finds himself offside. Thinks one through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent.
He's having a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Johor Darul Tazim have reclaimed it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, no joy this time. pull it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Adriano running with the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Adriano. Adriano! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Belletti. Piqué. And this is Adriano. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Chance here to counter. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Adriano. And it's Cannavaro. Great defending, strong and determined.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Platini. Real chance! Rafinha. Gilberto Silva. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Platini. Bale. Now it's Bale. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Rijkaard. It's Belletti. Yamal. Azar. Now it's Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Michel Platini. Pelé. And Yamal. Azar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Adriano. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Rijkaard. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha. That'll be a throw. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Osimhen. Now it's Bale, played out to the right. Try chance! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. 5 minutes till the break. Adriano. Azar. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Bullet! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
There will be
disappointed with that.
Time.
hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a cute ball. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Azar. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be...
It's Luis Suarez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Adriano. Coming on the field.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van de Ven.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Azar. Johor Darul Tazim couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It could be shot at goal! No mistake! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Hullet. He is through here. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. Osimhen! And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Yamal.
Arsenal
Number
have,
10,
after this,
Pele.
one further opportunity
Coming on the
to
field,
make a substitution.
Number 19,
Played back.
Messi.
Jordi
Number
Alba,
4,
out to the left it
Vieira.
goes.
Substitutions taking place.
Ball driven to... He's got full! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe gets it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Jordi Alba. Robertson. Now the delivery.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Tries to cross. Big header! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Collar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely worked. That's a little off target. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Suarez, done delicately. Jordi Alba, he's found a way through. Jordi Alba delivers. Desperate defending required here. Mbappe can get it clear.
Johor Darul Tazim really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Messi. Johor Darul Tazim can breathe again. Just. Oh, terrible pass. And he's running through. Cannavaro getting this one clear. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's been intercepted. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Played out to the left flank. And here's Jordi Alba. Nicely weighted ball. Played in by... He gets big! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal.
Thuram! It's there! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's found a way through. Climbs up big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now that's a fine challenge. Decent chance! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
Arsenal already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Robertson.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Adriano, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Yildiz. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Works it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. And here's Yamal. And this is Adrian. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Adriano is offering a wry smile there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Joelinton attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Maldini. Rijkaard. Adriano. Joelinton. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Rudiger. Plays the return pass.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rice clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cannavaro with the clearance. Look at the spec. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's very neat. He's had it taken off him. Joelinton. Now here's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Bullet. Now it's Yamal. Arsenal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Yamal. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal's cross. It's a mighty effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the channel. Calafiori in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal. Mateus. It looks a good ball through. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard.
Added minutes has
And
been
it's
indicated.
Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's in on goal. Mateus. Now it's Hullet.
Well,
And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Yamal.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Mateus.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull it back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard clears it away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Probing pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Thuram.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rice. Nicely spread. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This is the time you need that pace. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Yildiz. And it's Hullet. Adriano. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yildiz picks it up out wide. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Calafiori is flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
No, again, there's no way through.
Substitutions taking place.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that was vital. Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Stones getting this one clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Bullet. Platini. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he plays one through.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the finish! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous fit.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Nico Williams. He has found the way through. Joelinton crosses. And that should get the job done. Bullet.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Platini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? He's through and all alone! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Platini. Aimed beyond the defence. Rice. And it's Michel Platini. Joelinton spots it and intercepts. Big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Corner number 3 coming up. Rudiger tries to clear, turns and goes back. And now a sudden chance to counter.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Vitinha. Now it's Thuram. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello everybody, and this
How would
is
you
a quick
summarise what
reminder
we've
to
seen
let you
today
know
then,
that
Jim?
you'll be able
Well,
to
Peter,
catch
I
today's
really
match
couldn't see what
broadcast
this
live
team
on
was...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Pelé, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm going full tilt down the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now this could be a chance. Mitoma! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 6 minutes is number 20.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Platini. Rijkaard. It's Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Maldini gets it away. Maicon. In again, he rises! In for the pieces! No mistake! 2-0, and in next to no time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ibrahimovic. And it's Maicon. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano. Now it's Pelé. Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro gets it clear. Maicon.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
He's got full. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Edmilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maicon with the short one. That is lovely. And it's Maicon. Maicon's cross. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bale. Now it's Platini. Pelé. Oh, cracking ball. Shot, surely! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Opts for safety. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. And Piqué. And the shot's on here. Adriano, can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Lahm, great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Platini! Oh, split-second reaction.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pele. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Edmilson. And they're back on the ball again. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That has not gone well. Edmilson.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Pele. Great chance for a shot! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please be made aware
Caution
that
certainly not on
smoking
the
is
agenda
only
here
permitted in
from both
designated
sides.
areas
Well, I
within
think the
these
message
grounds.
from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Caicedo. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Looks to the other side. Maicon. And it's Caicedo. Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely worked. Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Edmilson. Very nicely done. And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in. Adriano might just make this. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Spread neatly. Messi. Belletti. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Lahm. And it's Rijkaard. And Maicon. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Adriano.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Lahm. Now the ball. Header! And it's in!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their
Number
substitutes.
9, Adriano. Number 10.
Lahm.
Pele. Number 19.
And he's there to
Messi.
retrieve it.
Coming on the field. Number 11.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Gullit.
Whatever
Number
happens,
20,
that's the kind of movement
Mbappe.
which raises hope.
Number 14.
That's a decent clearance.
Ronaldinho. Number
This is the time you
7,
need that pace.
Yamal.
Ball looks a good one. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! It's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to...
And Hullet! Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, delightful ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yamal. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Edmilson. Michael. Caicedo is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard. Edmilson! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
It's their second corner of the game. Ibrahimovic! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And he's been shifted off it. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Piqué. That's a lovely, neat pass. Edmilson. The final 5 minutes. Threads one in. This looks promising. Fire and the shot! Really well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some...
He's having a shot! Oh, crossbar! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Added time.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that was vital. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.